Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. I'll share our videos commanded by our experts, so let's begin.
If you like, please like, share and subscribe. So let's begin our today's topic. Let's begin.
Google recently made a massive claim about its new AI features in search. According to their senior leadership, these tools are driving billions of clicks to external websites every single week. When you hear billions of clicks, it sounds like a tidal wave of traffic just waiting to wash over your site. But for creators and news organizations, the reality on the ground feels much different. There is a growing anxiety that AI overviews are answering user queries directly on the results page, creating a zero-click environment that starves publishers of referral traffic. Independent audits back up that fear. Third-party reports show that zero-click searches have risen significantly, with AI overviews cutting into traditional website click-throughs. To protect your site's traffic, you have to adapt to how these engines read and cite information. Today, we are going to walk through a three-step process to AI-proof an existing web page in under 5 minutes. By taking control of exactly how your content is structured and tracked, you can extract real value from this new search era, instead of getting buried by it. Step 1 starts in your content management system. Open it up and locate an existing informational post, specifically something that answers a direct question. Your goal here is to translate your writing into highly structured, verifiable data. That is the exact format AI engines look for when deciding who gets a citation. Look at this wireframe showing a standard blog post. A dense wall of text like this doesn't give a generative AI the clear, isolated signals it needs to pull a direct quote. We need to break that paragraph apart, separating the core question from your factual answers. Reformat those pieces. Start with a clear H2 heading, follow it with a short factual summary, and then use a bulleted list for your specific data points. This highly scannable structure removes the guesswork for the algorithm, drastically increasing the probability that your brand is explicitly named inside an AI summary. By feeding the engine exactly the format it demands, you turn a potential zero-click loss into a high-visibility citation. Now that we've addressed the search engine, step 2 is about capturing the humans who actually click through that new citation. Right underneath your structured data block, insert an independent channel capture, like this email sign-up form. Relying purely on search traffic is a major vulnerability right now. AI search updates are unpredictable, and organic traffic can drop off overnight. When you capture an email or build direct-to-brand search volume, you shift the power dynamic away from the platform and back to yourself. Building these independent channels acts as an insurance policy, ensuring that a sudden algorithm shift won't wipe out your referral traffic. For step 3, leave your CMS environment and log into your internal website analytics platform, like Google Analytics or Plausible. Many creators make the mistake of relying entirely on Google Search Console to track how their AI content is performing. This split-screen chart illustrates the problem. Search Console gives you a massive, vague number of total impressions, but it currently omits click-level data for specific AI citations. Because of this missing data, you can't determine what percentage of your traffic originates from those AI features. Ignore the impressions. Instead, look closely at this session arrivals chart in your internal analytics. Your internal analytics track the final destination. They prove whether an AI summary just showed your name on a screen or if it actually brought a human visitor to your site. Counting confirmed session arrivals over platform-reported impressions is the only factual way to measure the true return on your AI citation strategy. By taking these steps, you've transformed a vulnerable text block into a structured, citation-ready asset. By doing this, you have built the exact digital infrastructure the new AI search engines are looking for. You optimized for the machine, set up a net to capture the audience directly, and configured your analytics to measure real human visits. Your immediate next step is to identify your top 5 most visited pages from the past year and execute this exact protocol on each of them. Mastering the AI search era requires precise data structuring to ensure Google's promised billions of clicks actually land on your platform. For decades now, the entire global internet economy ran on a very simple premise: organize the world's information. It was a mutually beneficial arrangement. Writers, news outlets, and independent creators spent time building the content, and Google mapped it all out. In exchange for letting Google crawl their pages, creators were rewarded with referral traffic, the lifeblood of their digital businesses. That exchange is now short-circuiting. With the rollout of AI overviews, search engines are doing something entirely different. Instead of pointing you to the best web page for an answer, they are scraping those pages to generate the answer directly on the search results screen. This creates what marketers call a zero-click environment. You type a question, the AI gives you a paragraph, and you stop. You never actually visit the websites that provided the underlying facts. For publishers of all sizes, this is a terrifying prospect. Without that steady stream of incoming visitors, they lose ad revenue, subscriptions, and ultimately the ability to keep the lights on. The unwritten contract that built the modern web, content in exchange for clicks, is breaking down. Sensing this growing panic, Google stepped in to calm the waters. Recently, Google's Senior Vice President of Knowledge and Information, Nick Fox, released a public statement directly targeting the anxiety of web creators. Fox claimed that Google continues to drive massive traffic to the web, but added a highly specific caveat. The new AI features alone are responsible for billions of clicks weekly. This is a massive number to drop in a casual update. More importantly, it marks the first time the company has explicitly quantified the outbound traffic generated exclusively by its AI search capabilities. Curious, investigative tone. So we are left with a question. Is this astronomical figure a measurable reality of how people use search today? Or is it corporate damage control designed to keep creators from abandoning the platform? By publishing these high-level figures, Google wants to build a specific narrative. They want the open web to believe that putting an AI box at the top of the page actually encourages users to ask longer, more complex questions, making the entire ecosystem traffic positive. But outside the walls of Google, the independent organizations actually monitoring website traffic are seeing a different story play out. This chart shows how user behavior is actively shifting. According to recent independent industry reports, as the usage of AI overviews goes up, traditional website click-through rates are plummeting. These audits suggest that zero-click searches are actively cutting into publisher traffic. It puts website owners in an impossible position. They're being asked to weigh independent third-party audit data against a single, highly optimistic corporate headline. The loudest criticism from the marketing industry is that Google's claim is practically useless for analysis. They have not published any methodology, any historical baseline, or specific data points to support that billions metric. Because daily and weekly figures are rounded into billions, they completely mask the true traffic origin. Without knowing proportions, it is impossible to determine what exact percentage originates from new AI features versus traditional organic blue links. The lack of transparency extends to Google's own reporting tools. While Google Search Console allows you to track how many times your site appeared in an AI overview, the tool omits the click-level data for those specific citations. You can see that you are referenced, but you cannot see if anyone actually clicked through. Google is asking the internet to trust an optimistic claim about their business model while intentionally locking the verification data inside an impenetrable black box. Because this aggregate corporate data cannot be independently audited, website owners have to accept a new operational reality. You can no longer rely on search engines to dictate your digital strategy. Digital experts at Forbes are suggesting a major pivot. Instead of just trying to get your website indexed as a traditional search result, you need to actively optimize per citation. This means feeding the engine highly structured, verifiable data. The goal is to ensure your brand is explicitly named directly inside the AI summary as the authoritative source. The next survival tactic is channel diversification. To insulate yourself from opaque algorithm shifts, you have to build audiences you actually control. That means investing in direct email lists and campaigns that generate direct-to-brand search volume. Finally, creators must stop relying on Google's internal metrics. The only numbers you can trust are your own internal website analytics, which track the actual final session arrivals that land on your servers. The new search landscape prioritizes direct citations and independent ownership of your audience. Those waiting for Google to provide the exact math will inevitably be left behind.